taking off again. Today I'm here with Chico, Witch. And today's topic is double standards. So why is it like men got sex with a lot of women, but when it comes to women, they can't? It's society doesn't accept that.
Well, I'll go first. I think it's acceptable because it's the same way as women can dance with women can kiss each other, and society really don't have a problem with that because it's pretty much women doing what they feel comfortable with doing. But as far as like men having many sex partners, it's pretty much we're accepting the stereotype as men being dogs, really.
Okay.
So we done heard it so many times. It's like drinking water now. You hear a man is a dog, you're like, oh yeah, what's new? He's a dog, yeah. You should have known that already. You feel me?
Yeah.
But you hear a girl's a shone or a hoe, you're like, yeah. That's a shocker. You feel me? Especially if it's a girl that you didn't think was a hoe or a shone. Then she gets popular real quick. She's a shone, yeah. Next thing you know, her numbers out. People trying to holler at her.
I'm gonna be real. Like back in the day, I heard a lot of kings used to have all these women. Like they would have a lot of women. So I think like since back then it was acceptable back then, it just carried on to now. And
history lesson, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like girls
never had it.
You never heard of people say, oh, girls had a lot of guys back in the day because they was considered a prostitute back in the day, which is, you know what I'm saying? So I think it all really leads to back then.
As dudes, we kind of feel accomplished that we have a lot of girls, and the more we hit, the more like you that nigga.
I think it's a man thing, like just pride. Like the more women you got, the more powerful you feel.
Exactly.
That's exactly. Really, I mean, look at the most powerful people back in the day, the kings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they had all the women.
It's
power.
Yeah,
Scarface, nigga.
And like you were saying before, men somewhat are raised like that. Let's say you got a father that has a son and a daughter. He's gonna be real strict on the daughter when it comes to dude, but he's gonna be more lenient when it comes to the son because he don't want that dude to be like feminine or too sweet. So he allows him. He's more easy on him. You feel me? So
that's kind of like Pokemon. You gotta catch him off.
Yeah.
You gotta go out there. It's only right.
Don't catch him.
It's just, hey, it is how you was raised. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know I don't want my kid to be the little bitch and the little punk. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's acceptable.
It's acceptable, man.
You heard it here first, man. Them boys gave good reasons why acceptable. Are men allowed to have a lot of women and women aren't? It's your boy Rick from AirPlane Mode, man. We're taking off.
What's good, man? It's your boy Chris from AirPlane Mode. Today I'm back with
Kiki.
Alright, today we got a good little topic out here, man. It's the topic that everybody been asking about, man. So today's topic is, why is it when a guy, has sex with girls and stuff, like a lot of girls and stuff, they portray it as a man, but when a girl does the same, opposite to, guys, they portray it as a hoe. So tell me how you feel about that.
I always gonna disagree with it when it comes down to a boy and a girl situation. Cousins, girls. But it's like that. It's just like how my daddy had 5 kids, and he's like, oh, he a man. You gotta be a man about your situation or whatever. But that's been going on since like my little nephew. He's in elementary, and he called a little girl a Sean because she sit around a whole bunch of boys, but that's her assigned seat. It's always gonna be a boy and girl situation when you come down to it. Girls like me say if I want to date several boys, but I'm not with them. I'm not in a relationship with them, but I want to date and weigh my options. I'm being considered as a hoe. But boys weighing his options, oh, he considered as a man, he don't want to be tied down, and that's how that situation is. But we never gonna be equal when it come down to sports, when it come down to businessmen or whatever. We never gonna be equal. But somebody should actually change that up.
Alright, so do you have any idea why it is that we get that praise on that, and y'all just get that dirty, shameful,
That's gonna go all the way back to 1872 when girls was the housewives and men was the businessman out getting the bacon or bringing home the money, whatever you want to call it. And men was doing what they wanted to do from the beginning. Like pimps and hoes, you know, it's always gonna go down in situations like that. They feel like they gotta be the king. And like certain countries, men are able to have 7 wives at one time.
She bring it down.
So if that's the situation, you know, wives can't have 7 husbands. Why is that?
Hey, I don't know, man. This is just how it is. So, you know, we're gonna try to see if we can change that, man. To make it better for girls. So try to make it change. This is your boy Chris from AirPlane Mode, man. We signing out.
What's good, your boy Rick from AirPlane Mode, taking off again. Today I'm here with
Dina.
And today's topic is double standards. Why do men like get praised when they sleep with a lot of women versus like when women they do the same, they get labeled? Why is that more like accepted in society?
I think because men were like originally known as, you know, the providers, and they can go out and do stuff, and women were supposed to be sweet and innocent and always stay at home. But times have changed, and now I feel like if men can date and sleep with a whole bunch of girls, I feel like women should be able to do the same.
How do you feel?
Pretty much the same thing she said.
Like, just because times have changed, and we're not back in those old days, and I feel like if a man can do it, a woman should do it.
So alright, so the women shouldn't get the label then. They should just.
I mean,
is there a label?
I mean,
would you label a girl who slept with a lot of women?
Yeah.
Men
even,
or women.
We would. Like right now, if we heard of a girl sleeping with a whole bunch of guys, we'd be like, wow, she's a whore, she's a hoe. We'd say all this thing. But I feel like, okay, we're gonna do that for girls, and we should be able to do that for guys.
So guys should get you know, guys are trying to get like the good job. You
yep.
know,
Oh, you're a player.
You're a pimp. Yeah.
Good job.
Pop your collar.
Yeah.
Do you feel like, you know, how we're raised plays a factor in that?
Definitely. Men are definitely raised to be, you know,
like,
yeah.
So like beasts.
Exactly.
Girls,
There's definitely a power struggle with that. Like, you know, women are supposed to be homemakers and stuff, and men are supposed to go out there and fend and be.
All right, so let me give you an example. If you had a son and a daughter, how would you raise them to be the same? Like, would you tell your daughter like, yeah, go out there and get them all, or
I mean,
would you tell her, you know, be conservative like most girls are told to be?
probably. I mean, yeah, I'd probably raise my daughter to be independent, as we all are. But yeah, more conservative. That's true.
All right. Well, you heard it here first, man. Your boy Rick from AirPlane Mode, man. Signing off.
What's good, man? It's your boy Chris from AirPlane Mode. Today I'm vibing with
Nicole.
Alright, you know, today's topic is about, you know, double standards or why guys get praised when they have sex with a lot of girls, and when female does it, they get a label on them and it's not accepted. So explain how you feel about that.
First of all, it's not fair. I think if a guy has sex with a lot of girls, it's still not good. He shouldn't get praised for it. Just as women does, it shouldn't get praised for it. I think the reason is because girls we're taught to, I guess, be more respectable, or you're supposed to, like, you're raised to not have a lot of boyfriends, not have sex with other guys, whereas guys, on the other hand, I guess they're growing up, it's like they get praised for some reason for having sex. I don't know why. It's not right.
It's not right at all?
It's not right at all. Like, it shouldn't be that way. It is.
So what do you think is the, you know, limit for guys then, because, you know, it's not right? You know, guys just can have like sex with like 30 girls and, you know,
It's
like,
nasty
like,
either way. Like, right. I don't want a guy who's gonna do a bunch of girls.
I understand. So it's basically you wish the guy could do the opposite, like girls, huh? Be more conservative, have sex with like, you know, a limit, like a certain limit.
Everybody should. You should take consideration who you're having sex with. I mean, if you just with a whole bunch of people, like, you don't know what's out there. Like, everything's gonna come back to haunt you. So.
I feel you on that. So alright, man. You know, it's your boy Chris from AirPlane Mode. We heard a lot from her. You know, she gave out some nice little facts. So y'all boys, y'all female, take that into consideration. Signing off. What's good, man? It's your boy Chris from AirPlane Mode. Today I'm vibing with Alright, and today's topic is about, you know, a little double standards topic about, you know, why do men, you know, get praised when they have sex with a lot of girls and females? They get labeled, you know, and it's not accepted. So tell me how you feel about that.
As I was saying earlier, before y'all were recording,
Yeah.
it's sad is because women are supposed to be held to a higher standard. When it comes to that.
Why you feel that way? Why you think that?
Why? I don't know. The way of the world, you know.
That's the way of the world. You think they need changing that, or you know, you think that's how it should stay like forever?
I think that it should change because you sleep. I'm not gonna put you. You sleep with a lot of girls. I'm gonna label you just like you gonna label somebody else, girl out there. I'm gonna label the dudes just like dudes label the girls. But that's just me.
But and when you label the man, you know, you label him for the bad or for the good? 'Cause you know, the guy get labeled for the good on that
I'm gonna
situation.
label him for the bad. He gonna be ashamed too.
He'll be ashamed. And you know, what about the girls? What you gonna label them since you label them?
If they shown, then the guy gotta be shown too.
Alright.
If the guy's gonna be, praised, then I'm gonna be like, nah, she get around. If the guy can get around, she get around too. She's active.
Alright. So you hear it first, man. She just let y'all boys know and y'all females know. This is gonna be some new changes, man. So people gonna try to work on some changes right now. It's your boy Chris from AirPlane signing off.